xAI just shipped a new flagship AI model built to stay on task for hours instead of minutes, and it can read roughly 500,000 tokens in a single shot. That is close to 1,000 pages of text, or an entire small codebase, dropped into one conversation without losing the thread. On August 12, xAI released Grok 4.6, built specifically for long-running agent work. That means multi-step jobs where the model has to hold its footing the whole way through, whether it is researching a topic across dozens of sources, working through a full codebase file by file, or turning a rough idea into a working app. It shipped the same day inside the Cursor code editor, xAI's own Grok Build tool, and through the API, with a 500,000 token context window that also accepts images. On the Artificial Analysis Intelligence Index it scored a 61, roughly matching GPT 5.6 Sol at its top reasoning setting and just behind Claude Fable 5 Max, while keeping Grok 4.5's pricing, $2 per million input tokens and $6 per million output tokens under 200,000 tokens, rising to $4 and $12 once a prompt crosses that line. That is xAI competing less on raw benchmark score, which is already crowded at the top, and more on how long a model can stay useful on one long, messy task without you babysitting it. Here is the part worth building a small service around. That 500,000 token window means Grok 4.6 can read an entire small codebase, or a long contract, or a big technical document, in one pass. A lot of cheaper AI tools have to chop that kind of material into pieces and lose context along the way. Grok 4.6 doesn't have to. So pick a lane. Small SaaS founders and local agencies often inherit a codebase nobody has properly audited in months. Ask for read access to the repo, feed the whole thing into Grok 4.6 through Cursor or the API in one pass, and have it flag actual bugs, security red flags, outdated dependencies, and a prioritized list of what to fix first. Package that output into a one-time AI codebase health check report. Run it on one of your own projects first so you have a real sample to show, then list it as a fixed price gig on Fiverr or Upwork, something like $75 to $150 for a same-day report. It is genuine work you are doing and pricing fairly, not a promise of passive income, and it plays directly to the thing this specific model is now good at. The same approach works for long documents instead of code, contracts, research reports, or compliance paperwork that a client doesn't have time to read end to end. Offer the audit, deliver the report, charge the fixed price. Keep the scope narrow and the deliverable concrete, a written report with specific line items, so the client can see exactly what they paid for instead of a vague promise of AI consulting. If a daily AI news story plus one concrete way to use it is useful to you, subscribe so you catch the next one. This is informational, not financial advice.